Hello everyone. Let's do a question that came in CAT 2025 slot 3 in the series of Best of CAT. But before, as I mentioned earlier also, I want you to pause the video, try the question on your own, and then look into the solution. Let's read the question. It says, the rate of water flow through three pipes A, B, C are in the ratio 4:9:36. So that means the rate of the water flow is given. An empty tank can be filled up by completely by pipe A in 15 hours. If all the three pipes are used simultaneously to fill up this empty tank, the time in minutes required to fill up the entire tank completely is nearest to. And they've given you the options 76, 71, 78, and 73 minutes. Right? So the data is given that A will start in 15 hours, but the time which we are supposed to calculate is nothing but has to be calculated in minutes. Now, again, standard kind of a question, how we need to approach is nothing but because it says the rate of water flow through three pipes is in the ratio 4:9:36. Now, if the ratio of the flow of water is going to be this, so in the same amount of time, ratio of units filled by these three pipes will also be in that. So that means the ratio of unit filled in the same time will be in the same ratio. Right? Now, it says A fills the tank in 15 hours. So if I assume that A fills 4 units per minute, so I can straight away say B will fill 9 units in the same minute and also C will fill 36 units per minute because I know the ratio says this. Now the reason of taking in minutes is nothing but because the answer is asked in minute. So since A fills the entire tank in 15 hours, so therefore 15 hours is the time taken by A, which is equal to 15 into 60 minutes, which if we solve will come out to be nothing but 900 minutes. So that means from here I got to know time taken by A to completely fill the tank is 900 minutes. And since we have assumed that A fills 4 units per minute, so therefore I can calculate from here that the total capacity of the tank is equal to 900 is the time and 4 units per minute that is there. So therefore, let me write this 4 also out here. So this is equal to 3600. So that means I got to know the total tank capacity in terms of unit to be filled is going to be nothing but 3600 units. Now the question says the time in minutes required to fill up the entire tank completely is nearest to if it is filled by all these three pipes. Now, if all the three pipes are filling it, so therefore, we can say that A is filling, similarly B is filling, and so is C also filling. Since all three are filling it, so therefore, from here I can say A will fill 4 unit, B will fill 9 unit, and C will fill nothing but 3 unit. So therefore, now I can see total units filled in 1 minute is equals to 4 plus 9 plus 36, which is coming out to be nothing but 49 units. Right? So I got to know that total number of units that has to be filled out here is equal to 49 units. This is filled by all these 3 pipes in 1 minute. And what is the total capacity to be filled? We have already calculated that. That's called 3600. So therefore, now I can say time taken to fill this is equals to number of units that is to be filled upon number of units filled per minute, which is this. And if I need to calculate the answer for that, which is coming out to be, you can do the simple division of that also. And we know that had it been 50 in the denominator, so 3600 by 50 would have been nothing but 72 minutes, right? So therefore, I got to know because the denominator is smaller. So therefore, my answer would be slightly more than that. So if these are the options which are there in front of me, I know my answer has to be slightly more than 72 minutes. So therefore, if I need to look at these options and try and calculate, so what I'm going to do is nothing but I'll get an option number 4 as the answer, right? You can also simply divide and use the on-field calculator also, because we are given that in the CAT examination. But I know if this is the value, we can always directly say that safely. We can assume that the answer to this question is going to be nothing but, which is going to be option number 4, which says 73 minutes, right? So if you follow this approach, you'll find that these questions are not very tough. If you follow right approach and assume this way, you don't have to deal in variable, and therefore you will be able to solve that in a lesser span of time. Now try a similar question based on that. Solve it and share your answer in the comment section. Thank you.